So today, we're gonna celebrate winter. We're getting into maybe my favorite part of winter that isn't skiing, hot chocolate. Welcome to the F and Sharp Kitchen. I am here with the notorious JGR, Jenn, Greif, Reese. She's an amazing pastry chef. She's worked at some brilliant bakeries, some delicious restaurants. Welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you for having me, Steve. So right now, to get started, we have chocolate chips melting over a double boiler.
What's the chip to get? Okay, because I go into the grocery store and I'm at 60%, I'm 70%, I don't know.
Do you like milk chocolate the best? Do you like a more bitter chocolate? They have the in-between, and then there's also something called baker's chocolate, which doesn't have any sugar in it at all.
That's gross.
Right.
Yeah.
So
what is in the bowl? What chips
right
do we have
now
here?
we have just a semi-sweet chip, and it's just getting nice and melty.
I feel like there's two bowls inside of a pot.
This basically helps the product from not scorching, because
Chocolate has feelings. Don't scorch
they're
it.
very, very sensitive.
I don't think so.
Those chocolate chips.
And what is this technique called?
It's just called melting.
Ah, interesting, interesting.
So next we're gonna start heating our milk, which about 1 cup per person is perfectly acceptable.
I feel like you're stingy with the milk.
Well, we're also gonna add the booze, so we could add a cup and a half of the booze.
That's appropriate.
If you wanted.
That's appropriate. It will warm us up.
That seems fair, I think. All right, so our chocolate looks pretty good. And while we're heating up our milk, we have some dark cocoa powder that we're just gonna add a couple tablespoons. And also some granulated white sugar. Give it a little whisk. We're just gonna add a little bit of the chocolates. Can you whisk while
I can whisk.
Pour?
A slow whisk, a fast whisk, doesn't matter whisk?
You'll know, it's instinct.
Ooh, I do feel it. I feel my instincts kicking in
I
even
knew
as
you
we
would.
speak, yeah.
And we're gonna do a Mexican hot chocolate.
Yes, boozy.
So you wanna add a little bit of cinnamon to your mixture, and then just a dash of cayenne, because a little bit does go a long way.
Oh, it goes a long way.
And this is to taste. I personally like spicy.
Now, how much longer do we whisk?
You whisk until it's warm, and it is.
Oh, okay. So this is ready to go. We gotta make cream.
Yes, so we're gonna make a Boozy from scratch.
So we can eat whipped cream like adults. Mm-hmm. Let's bring our KitchenAid
All right,
mixer.
let's do it. So I'm gonna let you do this part.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just supposed to be attractive on camera. Okay, so we got our standing mixer.
We do.
We got our half and half, heavy cream.
It is heavy cream. You want heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream. Mm-hmm. It would be odd to make whipped cream with half and half, I think.
Yeah, it wouldn't work at all. So
this is why you're here?
It would be weird. It would just keep whipping and nothing would actually
The hot chocolate I would create if you were not here would be horrible. So for a cup of heavy whipping cream, how much booze?
A cup.
A cup?
Minimum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you only want to do a couple tablespoons.
Oh, man, I thought you were being serious. I got really nervous. I'm like, a cup? Ooh, 1-to-1 ratio.
Could if you wanted to.
Sure,
Look,
we
I'm
could.
not judging anyone here.
I appreciate that.
You guys put as much whiskey in your whipped cream as you'd like. So we're just gonna do a couple little splashes there.
Our whiskey, we have our heavy whipping cream, and we just gotta add some sugar.
Just a little bit. Tablespoon or so. And then a little bit of vanilla extract.
Oh.
So just in the beginning, you just want to crank it on low and let it kind of aerate. And then just a little bit at a time, you can crank it up.
How will you know when this is done?
You don't.
Really?
Yeah,
You just
I will though.
Yeah.
So what's happening here is when you make whipped cream, you actually want your bowl and your attachment to be ice cold. You can put it in the freezer, let it chill for a little bit. The cream needs that like nice cold surface. It helps whip it and get it into those nice like peaks that we want. It goes fast. So this is the consistency that you're looking for when you're trying to form a stiff peak.
Ooh, that's good. Nice.
That's what I
That's
really
really
want to
good.
do, but I'm not going to. Okay, so we're gonna build our Boozy Mexican hot chocolate. So
Okay.
we're gonna start with our whiskey. I feel like whiskey kind of warms the soul over the winter.
Truly does.
So just a splash. We're gonna add our hot chocolate. We're gonna give that a little stir. We just wanna make sure that it's nice and incorporated.
Whiskey and chocolate. But what are we gonna do to take it up a notch?
So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna set some marshmallows on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very excited for this.
Oh, I'm super excited. The torch is my favorite piece of equipment in the kitchen. Let's set some marshmallows on fire, shall we?
This really appeals to my 15-year-old self. Let's set something on fire.
Yeah. Okay, kiddies, do not try this at home. All right, so we got our torch going. We just get a nice little brown on them. They're gonna catch on fire, obviously, because I'm using fire. But the sugars tend to wanna burn just a little bit longer. Just blow them out if that happens. You want some of them to have that nice little char, like they've been over the campfire.
Yes.
And then some not so much. You know, you don't want that mouthful of char. So I would like for you to decorate yours, please.
Oh,
and I'll
I'd love
do
to.
Mine.
Okay.
So nice and gentle. So it's
See how
just,
gentle I was? I'm so good with an ice cream scoop.
this is your comfortable tool.
Yes. A couple marshmallows on top.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they could just fall in too.
A little bit on mine. And then just for fun, when you put the chocolate on top, it'll melt into that nice, lovely hot
right
chocolate. And it's just gives it a nice little different flavor there.
Now we drink?
We do.
Oh, stop it. That's legit.
Oh man, that's breakfast right
Yeah.
there.
That's delicious.
And it really is like a meal, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely. You have 2 of these. Like this will be our new diet plan for people. It's like you just drink 2 hot chocolates during the day,
Yeah.
and then have a sensible dinner of tequila at night, and then you're ready to go.
You get really skinny.
Yeah, it's so
So
healthy. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.